Greetings, citizens of the internet. My name is attackslug, and this is Utopia Must Fall, out now in Steam Early Access on the PC for a price of $6. Link down in the description. As always, full disclosure, they sent me a copy. This game is What If Missile Command was also a roguelike and had some sweet vector graphics. Let's hop into a new game. It is a high score affair, as you might expect from playing games that are like this. Now, the name of the city does change in between runs, but right now we're in Neo-Tokyo. There is Neo-Chicago and Neo-LA. You auto-fire, and you're aiming the cursor with the mouse. This is mouse and keyboard, but I will say I did play it a bit on the Steam Deck, and that Steam Deck touchpad works amazingly for this game. So, of course, your main goal here is protect that city from these aliens and these asteroids, and it's definitely a problem. In between each wave, you get some upgrades, which as soon as this orange ship either goes away or dies, it's time. Apocalypse has been averted, and what you've done in that round earns you points towards those upgrades. So, we can stockpile some nukes, we can extend the mag rail on our railgun, we can add the arc flail. I always like to go with the arc flail because that does give me a bit of assistance in the defense of the city. And there's also the citizen proposals. This is re-rolling your stuff. So that is why that is there on the bottom. But we're going to go with the arc flail, which gives us that. Now, there are some other controls. Number one, if we hold shift, we can zoom in. And that for your fine-tuning of the shooting. Number two, I can hit space to pause the shooting. I don't know why you ever would, because, again, a lot of aliens, a lot of asteroids, they need to go down and have this city be defended, but it is an option in here for some... Perhaps at some point later that makes sense, but in the early... I played up to, like, day 13 or so, and then I died. But right now, if I hit space, I can stop firing. I'm not sure why you would, but you can. Apocalypse once again averted. We got completionist, obsessive annihilation, chef's kiss, and discipline. We proceed. So besides your immediate upgrades of, say, getting 3 more nukes, or making that mag rail extend, we also have research, which changes which upgrades that we can get in future days to come. So I can say, hey, what would the plasma physics lab give me? Alright, you can get rapid regen, shield reflex, pulse reflex, so it's alright, what do you want to focus on in this particular run? But of course, choose wisely, because right now I get 1. Now, I can look at my history of what I've done. So if you know what path you want to go down in the build for this particular run, then this kind of, alright, you started on flail, let's keep either focusing on flail and or the gun. So, purple is shield, pulse, flail, let's keep on doing flail. Now then, day 3 into Neo-Tokyo. I have not fired a nuke yet. They are obviously quite useful, but also quite limited, and that's going to be a concern to not use them unwarranted, because you're going to need them later. Some of those enemies later get very, very tricky and difficult. As, you know, is the case for this kind of genre of roguelike and or Missile Command-like type of a mashup. So, got him. Alright. Done. +1 upgrade on that. Now I get 2. You see, 1 of 2. So, not only can I extend my arc flail here, which is good, also, I can do either a rapid arc flail or change to the nuclear weapons lab. And you see here, alright, production, warheads, plasma decay. So choose the path you want, and or re-roll with a debate with some aliens on TV. That seems like a bad idea, but you can say that. Alright, upgrades will re-roll. Placate the citizens with the full support of their idea while actually doing nothing about it. Choose new upgrades. That's some pretty good writing. I like that a lot. So we're going to keep on going with the flail here and see how things progress. So the flail basically is a extra bit of, like, the actual city will launch some lasers besides my main gun here. and you can get turrets as well. And those are useful for a good bit, but once you hit a certain point, they seem less useful. Granted, the game is in early access, which means things will change between now and the full 1.0 release in like a year or a half a year or whatever it happens to be. But right now, at launch for $6, it is plenty fun as a high-score arcade Missile Command roguelike type experience. And boy, they really nailed the vector graphics. And man, playing it on a Steam Deck OLED, it really pops. So, highly recommended over there. Apocalypse again, averted. Proceed. Alright, so Blackout Protocol, combo the Arc Flail, and again, it's saying, hey, do you want to get some more nukes, buddy? We're going to use one this round because you don't have to see what it looks like here in the video. So we're going to say just the combo on the Arc Flail, because that's just, you know, focusing on having this thing here helping us, because no turrets yet. But yeah, my understanding is that all of these waves are indeed some form of procedural, so you can't predict what's going to happen with the difficulty. So that's does become alright. We're going to fire a nuke. That's just mouse click and you get a nuke, and now we have 2 more left of that. So again, that's very much, hey man, things are bad, and your main shield is down, and then you want to use that as a last resort. But it's not like a, you know, mid-stage thing when, yeah, you're doing okay, and it's a little complicated, but not the worst in the world. And again, the farther you get, the more insane enemies you see that fire the more ridiculous things at you, and that makes things that much more difficult. But another wave survived. Toasty! Railgun upgrades. Increase the fire, increase the velocity of the fire, and improve the gimbal, how fast it goes back and forth. I'm going to say, give me a higher fire rate. Higher. And then, number 2, give me a Blackout Protocol. Baby. And don't tell all of the lovely, naive citizens here of Neo Tokyo. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine with our railgun and our flail and perhaps at some point some turrets, but not right now. So as the shield takes hits here, it will show you what percent we're at. As we take some damage, we'll get a good number there in the middle. But right now we're doing okay. So no complaints. Thus far, not the best, but still, it's not, you know, I've had worse. Certainly I've had worse as the days progress here in Utopia Must Fall. And yeah, it does seem like, hey man, at some point perhaps on like a mobile platform might make sense because of the screen way, and you can just kind of have your finger on there, but I don't know. Let's keep on increasing our fire rate because they're going to keep on increasing the enemies here. It's day 7. A whole lot of shots from this railgun to protect this fine, fine city. Where is Akira? Okay, here we go. The blue square goes always like, just that whole, the way it just hones in on you and turns like that, I've had some problems with, and oh, 2 in a row. Lovely. And oh, okay, so right now there's a guy who's invisible, and once he is visible, yeah, focus on this dork, because they will just mess you up. Hardcore. Oh, that's a big asteroid. Don't want that. No, thank you. Not appreciated. I said good day. Now, some options will not be here forever. In this case, if you don't buy the nukes early, they are now unavailable because the international arms markets have been destroyed. I could have bought them like turn 1 or 2, and here I am on like turn 7, and they're like, nah, that's not happening. Now, if we research the red here, the Institute of Automation, then we get watchtowers. Fund that research. Give me extra helpers here in my defense of the city. Like, it is dependent here on the humanity's survival. But yes, it definitely ramps up. And I've seen folks who are on the Steam forum say, hey, they're on like day 30 or something. Like, I don't know how to get to day 30. I've gotten to 13 and it's been, look man, we're already at Nuke! Where are you at? 19%? Yeah, we're just not. These guys are a problem, and I don't like them. They're gonna fire these things at me, and I don't appreciate that. And you over here! There we go. Hard cheese! Now then, we can either get a option to make our bullets branch off when we hit things, or put down our first watchtower in A, B, C, D, E, F. I'm going to say, hey man, put it over here on B. And so now you're going to see a red where it protects that side. Because not only do you have enemies coming from the sky, but eventually also on land from either side. So they want to destroy all of humanity. It's a problem. Let's hopefully handle that problem for as long as we can. See, right there, look at that. I lucked out. On the left there, giant green blob thing is trying to murder us. Now, obviously, I could go over here and help, but there we go. Of course, there was a lot here to focus on because video games. It's a lot to take in with how this is structured, but man, looks nice, plays nice, big fan. And it's $6. Alright then. Complete. Apocalypse averted. Now, in between rounds, you can also reconfigure where you want to put that outpost. Advanced Materials Lab. What does that provide me? Okay. Superconducting mag rail. Sure, fund that research. I'm not going to make it that long. We're here on day 10, but I wouldn't mind seeing what the hell that actually is and what it does in terms of my upgrade abilities. And I did see, yes, you're over here being a pain in my ass. What else is new? And I might not live that long past this round, but hey, worth a shot, right? And yes, oh, so from the right and the left, big green blob things, not cool. They need to die, and I hope they burn in hell. Come on, get them. There we go. Alright. Managed. Oh, crap. Offline goes my turret because it got hit by the enemy, which does happen. So, come on now. He has a shield. That's not fair. Get him. Get him now. We survived. Proceed. Regen shield, shield reflex. Or throw a party here. Again, that's do a reroll. It's just, you know, fun flavor text. Shield regen. We need it. Okay, now. Blackout surge agreement and improved regen on my outposts. Let's try the outpost regen. And here we are, continuing to defend Neo Tokyo, where our shield is not doing. Oh, there it goes. There's it. It just managed to get in a sneak shot there, and it's offline. So the next thing that hits my shield is gonna be game over. But having that upgrade to things, have things get slow there, certainly was helpful to your boy. But, you know, final nuke. Might not matter, but, you know, do what you gotta do. Do what you... Oh, there goes... Yeah, they focus on those turrets pretty hard, bro. Yeah, alright, look. Just do it. Just end me. Alright, shield is back up for a hot second to regen, but things are not slowing down at all, because that's video games for you. Good God. Just go. Leave me alone. Get off my planet. Get the... There, got it. Here we go. Superconducting flail. I think that was one of the new ones there, so we're going to do that. Instead of get another watchtower. I want to see, what is the superconductor? I don't know. How much more does it zap than the standard flail that I've been using for a little bit here? But also, I'm all out of nukes now, so, you know, there's that. Things to notice. 19% on the shields. Keep them away from me. And here comes the green blobs. It's a problem. I only have one turret here to help defend, so I There's only one of me. It's gonna go down poorly. Poorly. Offline. There it is. And I thought that was it. I thunk. Get out of here, bro. Seriously. No one likes you. Crap on a crap cracker. That wasn't terrible. Just go. And back up with the bro. Like, the hell. Let's try a rapid regen as we head into day 13. This is as far as I've made it in this game so far, is day 13. So it all comes down to this. Do I have a new high score, is the question. Because these things with their shields and their nukes and, yeah, heat-seeking missiles and whatnot, it's bro. Bro, get out of here. Yep. This is going real poorly. This is why you save your nukes. Why you save your nukes until later. Because, bro, day 13 is a killer. And there it is. Neo Tokyo has been demolished. Except 12 days survived. Final score, aliens destroyed, nukes launched. Either go into a new run, look at your upgrade history, like that. You see what I got? I was doing all the things on the flail there, and then the flail. And surrender to the aliens. And then it's back to the start. High score, 122.58. So, I am attackslug. This is Utopia Must Fall, out now in Steam Early Access for $6. Link down in the description. I'll see you next time, right here, for more videos, and I'm out.